history and development of global media and culture have gone through several stages, influenced by technological advancements, economic changes, and shifts in societal norms. Here is an overview of the key stages in this evolution. Oral tradition, prehistoric times to ancient times. The earliest form of communication was oral tradition, where stories, myths, and knowledge were passed down through the spoken word. Cultures relied on oral storytelling to preserve their history and tradition. And the next topic is written word in ancient times to Middle Ages. The invention of writing systems allowed for the recording of information, leading to the emergence of written culture. Manuscripts, scrolls, and books played a crucial role in preserving and transmitting knowledge. And the scribes and monks were primary custodians of writing culture. The next topic is printing press. In 15th century, Johannes Gutenberg's invention of printing press in the 15th century revolutionized communication, and the mass production of books and pamphlets made information more accessible, facilitating the spread of ideas and knowledge. And the Protestant Reformation, scientific revolution, and the spread of literacy were all greatly influenced by printing press. And the next topic is mass media and newspapers in 17th and 18th century. Newspapers were periodicals and became permanent forms of mass disseminating news and information to a broader audience. The spread of newspaper played a pivotal role in the Enlightenment era, fostering intellectual discourse and that exchange ideas.
Radio and television. 20th century. The 20th century emergence of broadcast media, with radio and television becoming dominant forms of global communication. Radio allowed dissemination of entertainment and information. Television brought visual storytelling into people's homes and contributed to the rise of global popular culture. Internet and digital media. Late 20th century to the present. The Internet, particularly the World Wide Web, has facilitated enabling instant communication and information sharing and online communities. Social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube amplified the reach of individuals and organizations, transforming how information and cultures are created and shared. The digital era brought about globalization in media and content, easily crossing national borders and influencing culture worldwide. Mobile streaming media, 21st century. The proliferation of smartphones and high-speed mobile internet has further accelerated the consumption of digital media. Streaming services like Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Spotify have changed how people access and consume entertainment, leading to cord-cutting phenomena. Content is increasingly personalized and accessible on demand, allowing individuals to curate their media experiences. Global and culture experience. Global has facilitated the exchange of cultural products, leading to the spread of diverse perspectives and blending of cultures. Cultural phenomena like K-pop, anime, and international film festival showcase the global reach of media and culture influence. Throughout these stages, the interplay between media and culture has been complex, with media both reflecting and shaping cultural values, norms, and identities. The evolution of media and culture continues to be a dynamic and evolving process driven by an ongoing and technological advancement and societal change.
So, media driving various forms of global integration. So, various forms of media play a significant role in driving global integration, and they also influence the dynamic between local and global cultural production. So, before that, why is it so the media is so very important? So, media is very important because it affects who we are and how we see the world right now. It can also influence what we buy, what we believe, and even how we vote. So understanding how media connects us globally and how it affects our local culture is like knowing how these big bridges change the places they connect. It helps us make sense of our world and make good choices.
Television. Television is a powerful mass media in providing accessible information for people. Like because of television, because of television, we will know what are the happenings all over the world. For example, katong gira sa Ukraine and Russia, nakabalota nga nagira sila because of television. Bisag narat pa sa Pilipinas, kabalota nagira sila.
Music has the ability to transcend language and allowing people from different parts of the world and connect through rhythm and melody. It helps to promote cultural exchanges, build bridges between cultures, and encourage people to appreciate your celebrate diversity. So, as you can imagine, there are two examples of music. So, first is the local music, and the second is the global music. So, what is local music? So, local music help preserve your culture, unique sound and stories. It's like musical time capsule of your community history and values. So, example for local music in the Philippines is like you sing Bahay Kobo. Oh, that is the example of local music like Tagalog songs or that are the local music. So next is for global music. So global music like hits you here on the radio, connects you with the people worldwide. It's like having friends from different countries who share their favorite songs with you. So that's our global music. For internet is an online platform such as social media, blogs, and video sharing sites have made it easier for people to share information, ideas, and cultural expression across borders, promoting global integration.
The role of media in globalization. In our globalized world, the media is a big player. It helps us share news, learn about different cultures, and affects how we think about the world. Let's explore how the media does all of this. So first is information exchange. The media serves as a primary conduit for sharing information, news, and ideas worldwide. It allows people to stay informed about global events, trends, and issues, fostering a sense of interconnectedness. Next is cultural exchange. Through various media forms such as movies, televisions, music, and the internet, individuals have the opportunity to learn about, appreciate diverse cultures, languages, and lifestyles. This contributes to cultural globalizations by breaking down cultural barriers. Economic globalization. Media plays a significant role in the global economy by disseminating information about products, markets, and economic developments. Financial news, for example, influences investments decisions on a global scale. Next one is political influence. Media has the power to shape public opinion and influence political dynamics, both within countries and on the international stage. It can contribute to the spread of democratic ideals, human rights advocacy, and awareness of global issues. Technological advancement. The constant development of technologies connect people from different parts of the world, enabling communication and collaboration regardless of geographical boundaries. Homogenization versus diversity. Media globalization can have both positive and negative effects. On one hand, it can lead to concerns about the homogenization of culture, where Western media dominance overshadows local culture. On the other hand, it provides a platform for marginalized voices to be heard and can promote cultural diversity. Crisis communication. During global crises, such as pandemics or national disasters, the media plays a vital role in disseminating critical information. It also helps coordinate international responses, making it an indispensable tool for managing global emergencies. Above all, the media is a powerful force in shaping and facilitating globalization by connecting people, cultures, and economies worldwide. Nonetheless, even though the media plays a crucial role, it is important for us as individuals to exercise responsibility as the primary agents in this ever-evolving modern world.
Pros of media globalization. So there are some of the pros of media globalization. First is to access to diverse information. Media globalization provides people with access to a wide range of information, news, and entertainment from around the world, breaking down geographic barriers. Second is diverse entertainment. Allows for sharing of entertainment content, including movies, music, and TV shows, including people to new forms of entertainment and artistic expression. Third is global news coverage. International news organizations can provide comprehensive coverage of global events, helping individuals stay informed about important issues worldwide. Third is global news coverage. International news organizations can provide comprehensive coverage of global events, helping individuals stay informed about important issues worldwide. And lastly, educational resources. Educational institutions and individuals can access a wealth of online educational resources, courses, and research materials from around the world, enhancing learning opportunities.
Cons of media globalization. First is cultural erosion. Media globalization can erode local cultures and traditions as dominant global cultures tend to overshadow and replace them. Second is limited diversity. It can lead to a concentration of media ownership, reducing the diversity of voices, perspectives in media. Third is loss of local media. Small local media outlets often struggle to compete with global giants, leading to the decline of community-focused journalism. Fourth is sensationalism and bias. Global media may prioritize sensational stories, can exhibit bias, undermining responsible journalism and trust. Fifth is the cultural imperialism. Powerful cultures can impose their values and norms on others through global media, potentially causing resentment. Six, and lastly, is the privacy concerns. Digital globalization can result in the collection and misuse of personal data by global tech companies, raising privacy concerns.
Is there a globalization without media? Globalization without media would be extremely challenging. Media acts as the primary conduit for the dissemination of information, ideas, and values across borders, making it an indispensable catalyst for contemporary globalizations. Without media, the pace and extent of global interconnectedness would be severely limited. Without media, it would be difficult for ideas, products, and information to spread globally at the same speed and scale as they do today. So, I think it's impossible for globalization to occur without media. It's because media is the one who gives information not only in every country but globally and internationally. Media plays a key role in extension of globalization process. The media components such as television, internet, computers, and etc. are considered to have a paramount influence on globalization. Radio is one of the easiest and cheapest media sources, since the goal of globalization is to have the states, country to be interconnected to each other. It needs a medium to make this happen, which in this case, the media. The long distance and isolation have been reduced by the media. such as television and internet.
Is media globalization a form of cultural imperialism? So first, let's talk about what is cultural imperialism. So cultural imperialism comprises the cultural dimensions of imperialism. The word imperialism describes practices in which a country engage culture to create maintain unequal social and economic relationships among social groups. So the example of cultural imperialism is the colonization of Spaniards to the Filipinos. So we Filipinos accepted the Christianity. So examples of media globalization as a form of cultural imperialism. First is the Hollywood dominance. So Hollywood dominance is the global influence of Hollywood movies and American television shows can lead to the spread of American values, lifestyles and norms, potentially overshadowing local culture or expressions. Second is music industry influence. So the dominance of Western music genres, particularly pop and hip hop, can lead to the marginalization of indigenous or traditional music styles. The third is the digital platforms. Social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, which originated in the United States, have a global reach and can promote Western perspective and lifestyles. Fourth is the language and hegemony. English is often the dominant language in global media, which can lead to the dominance of English-speaking cultures and potentially marginalize non-English speaking cultures. The fifth is the new agencies. Major Western news agencies like BBC, CNN, and Reuters have a significant global presence, shaping how global events are reported and perceived. The last is the fashion industry trends. So global fashion trends are often influenced by Western designers and brands, potentially leading to the marginalization of tradition or local clothing styles.